Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So this may very well be my last video before baby boy arrives. I am very close to my due date now, so I thought I would show you everything I've packed in my hostel bag, my partner's hostel bag, and baby boy's hostel bag. Let's excuse the state of me. Let's accept the fact that I'm probably gonna be panting for breath like I've just run a marathon. All right, we are 38 plus 3 and I am in an early labour as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I am getting like contractions on and off. They're nothing like, you know, they're dealable at the moment. Definitely not time to go into hospital, but it did make me think, oh, okay, I probably should, you know, make sure I have got everything in my bags. So I feel like doing this video will help with that as well, because I did pack these a long time ago now. So I feel like going back through them, I can be like, oh, I forgot that, like that wouldn't have been good kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna put everything out, which is actually really annoying because then I'm probably gonna run out of energy to put it all back, but that's future Holly's problem. So yeah, I will show you everything I've packed, and if you can think of anything I've missed that really was helpful to you, or things that are just obvious, because I'm sure I have probably missed stuff, then please do comment, because yeah, any advice, obviously I'm new at this, I'm a first time mum, I'm gonna make mistakes, I don't know everything, you know, so yeah, that would definitely help me out. But I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it helps you out as well if you're maybe a little bit earlier in your pregnancy than I am. I packed this about 33 weeks, which sounds a little bit early, but you just never know, and I feel like it's better to have it packed and ready to go than not ready. Do you know what I mean? You just never know when you're going to go into labour at this point. I mean, usually within your first time it's not early, but you never know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, definitely keep checking the channel because I do think baby boy will be here very soon. Okay, I'm going to start with baby boy's bag because I just feel like it's obviously essential, and it is also right in front of me, but also obvious. But you're going to need to bring your maternity notes. That's one thing that like I just have to grab as I go out the door, because obviously I'm bringing them to like midwife appointments. Like I've literally got a midwife appointment today, so I can't like pack that away. So yeah, try not to forget your maternity notes, because that would be quite bad. But yeah, baby boy's bag is just in this big long trunk bag that I borrowed of my mum's. There is a row of Pepsi Max in here though that I must have stuffed in when I panicked. Can't give birth without Pepsi Max. That's just me. If you watch my channel, you know that I have a bit of obsession with Pepsi Max. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull everything out. I have kind of like packed them in like bags and then like labeled them, so it will make my life a little bit easier. But on top, I just panic packed a hygiene spray. So it's basically a sanitizing water spray. So obviously my what's it called, my sterilizer, I'm not really gonna be able to bring it to hospital because it's just a bit too big. So I'm just gonna bring this sanitizing spray. You know, I can just spray the dummies, spray the table in front of me, just anything like that. This is gonna be really handy. So yeah, I'm bringing a bottle of that. My sister uses that stuff all the time, so it's really handy when you're out and about as well. Then in terms of clothing, right, this isn't clothing, this is basically, so this is what I mean, I've got bags like this and then everything's labelled. Obviously everything has been washed. I did wash all his clothes and blankets. Everything I've washed. So I've already thought of something I've forgotten in here, which is a hat, because they basically have to wear a hat for the first 24 hours of their life, but I don't know if the hospital do provide that. I mean, I'm sure if you forget one they probably would, but I do need to pop a hat in that just in case they don't. So in this one it's got the sleep sack, which again I don't know if he's really going to need in hospital, because obviously it's going to be July, it's probably going to be quite hot, but I'd rather just have it just in case. It is only like a one tog one as well. So I've got a sleep sack, I've got a muslin, I think I packed about 3 muslins, one blanket, because again he's probably not going to need that, but it might just be more of a comfort thing, and then a little comforter, which obviously he's not going to be sleeping with because that's not safe sleeping. I do know about that, but it's just something cute that he can sort of have for a picture, or just even just have near him when he's awake, obviously. And to be honest, I was thinking like I might start wearing it so it smells like me, but it's too late for that now anyway. But that is an idea you could do. So that is in the first bag. Then we have a bag which is labelled 0 to 3 months clothing. So obviously you have no idea what size he'll be. I mean, obviously I've been having growth scans, but it's still never accurate, and it doesn't always correlate to what sizing they're going to be in anyway. So I've just been packed a range of sizing just to be safe. So these are 0 to 3. So in here I've got vests, sleep suits, and a going home outfit, because obviously I don't know what size he'll be. I think I packed about 3 vests and 3 sleep suits and then like 1 going home outfit, maybe 2 going home outfits actually, just in case he's sick or, you know, ruins that somehow. But I don't know, let me know how many sleep suits you packed, because I am a bit like worried, because obviously you don't know how long you'll be in hospital for, and I know that if I end up having to be in hospital for a lot longer for whatever reason, obviously hopefully everything goes smoothly, but if God forbid it doesn't, I know that I probably could just get my mum to bring some more sleep suits. Like, it probably isn't the end of the world, or Dan can drive home and get some. So I do think that I'm not going to panic and pack more, because there'll be no need. So I think 3 will be enough. Oh, sorry, I just got a bit of a twinge. But yeah, let me know how many you packed, because I do find that interesting. So then the next clothes is newborn / 0 to 1 month. So I have a range of newborn and 0 to 1 month, because again, I think he'll probably realistically be in 0 to 1 month, but I don't know, he might be in newborn for a bit. My niece I don't think was ever in newborn, she was straight in 0 to 1 month, but then every baby's different, and I think boys are a little bit bigger, I want to say. Like, I feel like they put on weight, or they grow a bit quicker than girls do, from what I've heard, so who knows. So the same thing, there's vest, sleep suits and going home outfits. So yeah, that is what that's looking like, and that is all I'm bringing in terms of clothing. Then obviously I've got a whole pack of nappies. Again, let me know, did you bring more than 1 pack? I feel like, I mean, how many's in here? 24. I don't think we're going to go through 24 nappies, obviously unless we stay in hospital for a lot longer. But again, if that is the case, I'm sure someone can go and grab me some nappies. I'm not going to overpack things like that. 1 pack of nappies will be fine. These are just the Aldi ones. They're newborn, which is £4 to £11. So he's definitely going to be bigger than £4, and he's not going to be, he's definitely going to be bigger than £4, but he's not going to be as big as £11. So I'm sure they'll be fine. But obviously, I don't know what nappies I'll get on with. Let me know what nappies you guys got on with. But I'm starting off with Aldi, because I feel like it's better to start off with the budget ones, and where I do my weekly food shop. And obviously if he doesn't get on with them, then I will try some other ones. I think I have got some Asda ones to try as well, so we'll just see. But I'm starting off with these ones. Same with wipes, I'm starting off with the Aldi ones. I just think it's easier if he can like get on with the ones that I get at my usual food shop. So these are just the Mamia extra sensitive wipes, because I do think he's gonna have, I mean obviously all babies have sensitive skin, but my partner does have like eczema and stuff like that, so I'd rather just get extra sensitive. And again, 1 whole pack I do think probably will be enough, but everyone says like you can never have enough, but at the same time I just don't want to overpack and panic. So I've got that. Then I have packed some ready-made formula milk. So this is, I don't know how well you can see, it's literally got like the teats and everything, like it's completely ready to feed. I am planning on breastfeeding, and I am going to be bringing my breast pumps, which are going to be in this bag. I have been using them already. I've started pumping, collecting colostrum, so I'll also be bringing my colostrum. So hopefully until my milk comes in, I'll be able to just give him pumped colostrum. But obviously if I don't have enough for whatever reason, then I can add in a little bit of this formula as well. But yeah, I'm not planning on formula feeding. I might maybe combi feed, I'm just going to see how I feel, but my first choice is to breastfeed exclusively. But obviously it's better to bring some ready-made formula with you to hospital, just in case you can't latch, if you're going to latch, or if you can't pump or whatever reason. I would just bring some to be safe. So I've brought that. Then obvious things, I have packed dummies. I have sterilised these, but that was a long time ago, so I probably will give them a spray with this as well when we actually get into hospital, and if we give him one. Some people say they don't even need to give the baby a dummy in hospital, but I've packed 3 because I am an overpacker, so we'll see about that. Then obvious things again, I've actually packed, why have I packed 2 Napier creams? Napier? I've packed 2 nappy creams for some reason, I don't know, I guess maybe just in case he doesn't get on with one. So 2 nappy creams. I've packed a little nipple cream for me, this is the Lancino one. Didn't realise that, but I packed a little eye mask. People do say that actually, when you're trying to sleep on like, not the wards, but you know what I mean, then you might need an eye mask. So I've packed that, and then I've packed a plaque. This one's got his name on, so I'm not going to show you that one. My hand cream, I think I shoved in there last night, but I'm going to take that out. And then I've got 2 of the Hello World plaques where you can write the name, date, weight and length, but I need to also pack like a Sharpie or something so I can use them when I get there. But that is everything that's in baby boy's bag. I need to now try and pack that neatly again, and then I'll show you, I think I'll do my partner's bag next, because that'll literally take 2 seconds. Right, moving on to my partner's bag, which is just a backpack. It's actually quite heavy though, I'm not gonna lie. What has he got in here? I mean, I did pack it for him, but it was a long time ago, and he's probably added stuff. So he's got some monsters. I think he's got 2 monsters in there. I mean, fair play to him, to be fair. I'd rather him be energised to be able to support me, so fair play. He's going to need energy too, do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to lie, I think he's got a lot of snacks in here as well, which are going to be for both of us, but I would rather him just carry them. Some of this stuff is mine that he's just going to be carrying. he's got himself some Oreos, and we've got some of these little cookies. I know this might seem a bit excessive, like, because obviously you could get there and the last thing you might not want to do is eat, or you might not be allowed to. My sister wasn't even allowed to eat during birth. It kind of depends on how it's going, but either way, Dan will definitely be able to eat. So I'm not gonna be bitter and, you know, be like, you can't eat because I'm not eating. I'd rather him, you know, be happy as well. So if he'll definitely be able to eat even if I'm not, basically, is what I'm saying. So I'd rather have snacks. Oh, there's another Pepsi Max in there, love that. I'm not gonna lie, my sister did put some things in here last night, because I don't know if I said, but I ended up going to hospital last night just to get checked. But they did say bring your bags in just in case things were progressing more than we thought, which they're not. I mean, they are progressing, but they're not at that stage yet, like I said. So my sister was round and she was like just putting things in there. So I've also packed a dark towel. This is for me, I just didn't have space in my suitcase. They recommend you bring a dark towel, I mean, obvious reasons. I'm not gonna take out all his clothes because I don't want to embarrass him, but he's just got some t-shirts. I think he's got 2 t-shirts, 2 shorts, and a few pairs of pants. Again, it's not really the end of the world for Dan, because he's just gonna be sat there. It's not like he's gonna get that sweaty or dirty or anything like that. So he can always come home and shower or do whatever. So yeah, it wasn't really that important for him to bring in loads of stuff, but just a few things to make himself more comfortable. Obviously, when the time comes, he'll pack his charger and his, you know, face creams and stuff like that. Things like that you can't really pack until the end. But for now, that is basically everything we've got in his one. It's only a tiny backpack, so I can't really add more to it. But, oh, where's that come from? There's some cream. I do also have a lot more snacks in my bag. You're going to laugh at me when you see how many snacks I have in my bag. But I would rather have, like, more food. Like, for me, I hate being hungry. So if I am allowed to eat, I would rather just have the option. Even if I don't feel like it in the moment, at least I've got the option to. So yeah, let's move on to my bag, which is probably, you know, the most amount of stuff. Okay, mine is a suitcase. Obviously you're not gonna have to see it, but I will lay it down on the floor, and it is very, very heavy. Luckily, I will not be carrying any of these bags because I am carrying the main thing. So I've got, I don't know, my sister must have stuffed them in. I don't really know what that's about, but we'll bring them. I've got my iPad in this front bit just because I have fully charged it. It's got 90%, that's fine. Just because I know that sounds like a bit stupid as well, but I feel like from what I've seen, like, labour isn't always like full on. Like, there is sometimes like that waiting period of time where you're either waiting to be checked, or like things are just going really slowly, or even like afterwards. So I feel like having something to do will definitely distract me and keep me busy. So I'd rather just bring my iPad. Again, if I don't use it, I don't use it, that's fine. But do you know what I mean? I'd rather have the option of being able to like watch something or play a game or something. I know it might sound a bit silly to some people that have had like births that have literally been like full speed ahead like that, but not every birth is like that. And yeah, again, I'd rather have the option of something to do than literally be sat there bored just thinking about the pain. So yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you this, and then I'll obviously pull things out. So this is what I mean about the snacks, and I'm not going to get them all out, but as you can see, there's quite a few. A lot of them are like sweets, things that are going to be good, like boosts of sugar, some crisps and some cereal bars. So yeah, I don't think it's too crazy, but there obviously is quite a few, so we'll see. And then this is the stuff I'll get through it now. So again, when it comes to packing my hospital bag, I've kind of just gone off things that other people have recommended, and things that I know that I'll want. At the time as well, I'm going to bring my pillow and stuff like that, but yeah, this was all stuff that was recommended to me. So you can find quite helpful like lists on TikTok or like on the internet, or obviously even just watch other people's videos. I found really helpful. So yeah, I'm going to pull everything out and show you. It didn't look neat when I showed you, but everything underneath that is really neat. It's just where I've chucked random things in that I've remembered. So I'm bringing this big tumbler with me. I actually got sent this on TikTok, and it's one of the ones that are like insulated. If you want to get this, then go over to my TikTok. I'll put it on the screen now, and you should find a video on it. It's honestly so good. It's gonna be so nice to have this with ice cold water, and the best thing is that it's a straw, so Dan can literally just hold it to me and I can just drink, like, you know, in the middle of when things are getting intense. I don't have to just grab that. So yeah, that would be really helpful. Definitely be super good to stay hydrated. So I've got that. I've packed some makeup wipes. I don't think I'm gonna be wearing makeup, but even still, it'd be nice to just freshen up a little bit. So I packed that. Last night I panic packed some more underwear and a bra. I think I had already packed that, but I just panic packed more. I don't know why I've packed that. It's like a little pot that you put milk in, but we'll see. And then I've got a pack of brand new underwear that is in a size large, and they're full briefs. So I definitely do have enough underwear. I don't really know why I panic packed more. I guess I just thought maybe in case I'd forgotten. But this will be enough. This is just a pack of 4 from Primark, yeah. I got a size large, which is 14 to 16, which is the size up from what I usually am. So hopefully they'll be nice and comfy. I have got like disposable underwear and all that fun stuff as well. So I don't know if I'll use them, but we'll see. Then I've just packed like a very, very loose dress to probably come home in. I've been wearing it most of my pregnancy. You've probably seen me do videos, and I think pretty much most videos I'm wearing this dress. But it's just so flowy, and yeah, it'd be super comfy to come home in, even if it's not like hot weather. I'd rather just have that and wear a cardigan or something. So I've packed that. I've then chucked this in, which I didn't realise, I don't know where the lid is. This is a cooling spray. So people really recommended this in the middle of labour. Apparently you get really, really hot. So this is really good, along with a fan to bring. So yeah, I've got a fan and this, which hopefully cool me down if it does get really hot. There's the lid, thank God for that. So yeah, this is super helpful. This is from TikTok shop as well. That'll be really nice. I've also panic packed a moisturiser. Again, I'm sure I packed a moisturiser in my toiletry bag, but last night I just panic packed that. I then got some earphones again so that I can watch something on my iPad if I need to. I probably should put that with the iPad. Let's put it in there for now. Yeah, obviously, like, I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but I'd rather have the option. I've also got some paracetamol in there, but again, I'm sure they'll have stuff like that, but there we go. A lot of this stuff is loose stuff. And then I packed this, which is a mini sterilizer. So basically it's a tiny version of the sterilizer I do have, which is just a cold sterilizer. But this is specifically for dummies. So obviously if I do want to give them a dummy, I can just fill this up with a little bit of water and then put one of these mini tablets in and do that. So I've also packed that. A lot of people might think that's not necessary. I know a lot of people that don't bother with stuff like that, but I'd rather have the option. I feel like when you're a first-time mum, you just would rather have the option of these things. I then packed some flip-flops because people say that flip-flops are really handy to wear in hospital. So yeah, I packed them. I've got 2 Lucozade Sports packed because, again, people say Lucozade Sport is a really good drink for during labour to keep your energy levels up. So I've packed 2 of them. I have drunk 2 of them already, which is really bad, but I'm sure 2 will be enough, along with water and Pepsi Max. I'm sure I'll mainly just be having water in the end. So yeah, I packed that. I've packed this, which is a little hairbrush and a little mirror. Again, not really an essential, but you know what I mean? I feel like people say when you're like in labour, you do want to like, you don't feel great, but like if you've got like a minute to spare, some people do say they like to like freshen up a little bit. So, and even afterwards also, I definitely want to freshen up. So I packed that. Then this is pretty much all the loose stuff now, and then it is in bags like the baby stuff was. So I've panic packed some more pyjamas. I actually bought some new ones, which is just this little vest top and these shorts. I think I got them in a large as well, so they like fit really nicely around the bump. Yeah, I did. So they probably won't fit me for long afterwards, but they'll be really nice for after I give birth and like a few weeks afterwards or whatever. So yeah, I packed them, and obviously they're dark as well, which is handy, and they're really comfy and soft. They're from Primark if you wanted to get them. Right, moving on to toiletry bags, which I think is this one. My friend got me this bag for my birthday. I really like it. But yeah, I'll just pull things out. I mean, most things are pretty standard, obvious. So I've packed my monitoring bands. Not everyone has these. I only had these because I went in for reduced movement. So I'm bringing them just in case, but I mean, they'll have them anyway, but I'm sure I'll probably end up forgetting to give them to them. But obviously it saves them getting new ones. Then I've got a body spray just to freshen up a little bit. Toothpaste, and I've got my toothpaste and a brush, and I think I've got my partner's in here. I thought I did, maybe I don't, maybe he needs to pack his toothbrush then. So I've got toothpaste for us both of us, a toothbrush, what else have I got? I've got some playing cards because apparently I think I'm gonna have time to do that. A lip balm. Everyone says your lips get super dry in labour, so I've packed a lip balm. I've packed a little mini shampoo and conditioner. Again, people do say afterwards you do want to have a shower and freshen up, so I've packed a little mini shampoo and conditioner. Honestly, when I was packing this, I was like, oh my god, I'm packing like I'm going on holiday. I'm literally going to give birth. Like, it's not that exciting. Well, it is exciting, but it's not, you know, quite so nice as going on holiday, is it, like comfortable wise. Then I've just packed like a little shower gel, little face wash, some hair bands, my contact lenses are in here, a little mini deodorant, and some cooling headache and migraine patches. So yeah, that is all that's in my toiletry bag. I do need to remind my partner then he needs to bring his toothbrush, but I'm sure he can share my toothbrush one time if he does forget, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that'll be the end of the world. We have made a baby together now, so I'm sure we can probably share a toothbrush one time. But I will remind him to do that. So yeah, that is part 1 of toiletries. Then I've got this bag, which again, if you've watched my pack with me, I feel like you've seen this bag so many times because it comes with me on every trip. It's such a good bag for toiletries and stuff like that, but I've actually got this as like postpartum stuff. So this is where it gets fun. If you're pregnant like me, you're probably, you know, this stuff does excite you. So obviously I've got Peri bottle. This is an absolute essential from what I've heard. You basically fill it up with warm water and then spray it when you're going for a wee, and apparently it's meant to really help with the stinging, and especially if you've had stitches and stuff, it's good to like keep them clean as well, because you shouldn't really, I don't think you should get, I don't know, I need to check this, but I think if you have stitches, you either shouldn't get them wet at all, or if you do, you shouldn't like touch it. You should sort of like just get it wet and then like dab it dry or something like that. I need to check that, but yeah, either way, this is really good for when you're going for a wee as well. So packed that. I've also got a spray, which this is basically a dupe of Spritz for Bits, which obviously is literally self-explanatory, but this is a dupe of it. It says it's a perineum spray, but yeah, basically it's a cooling spray to calm and soothe perineal areas after birth. So that's gonna be super handy. Then I've packed a bunch of breast pads. I've packed these. My sister actually gave me these because she didn't use them and they're still in date, so might as well use them. These are perineal witch hazel pad liners. So you basically just put them in your pads. Oh God, my legs got numb. Oh God, oh God. Oh no, I've been sat on the floor for too long, guys. Need to stretch out. Whew. Right, okay, yeah, these are basically, you put them, they're like liners that you put in your pads, and again, just really soothing from what I've heard. And same with this is a foam of the same stuff, witch hazel, that you can just spray in your pads and will soothe. And then obviously I have packed pads with that. So, oh God, I really need to, this is not looking good. It's not looking good. We are nearly done, but yeah, that is everything I've packed in terms of like postpartum bits. Well, actually not quite everything, let me show you in a second. This one, I'm not going to get everything out, it's very self-explanatory. This is literally just a bunch of disposable underwear, basically adult nappies. And then lastly, let me get on my knees actually, because I can't do this for much longer. Whew. Okay, yeah, that's not much better, no. Okay, back down. Oh God, right, okay, we're gonna have to hurry this video up. Right, this is my clothing now. I haven't written what it's got in, but I can see it's got another pack of full briefs, pajamas, and a big long top to give birth in, a big long black top, and also a black bikini because I am hoping for a water birth. But again, whether that happens or not, I have no idea. You can request it when you get there, but obviously it's first come, first serve. But I'm still packing it just in case. So that is all my clothes, and yeah, that is everything I'm packing in my hospital bag. Sorry, I've had to move up here now, guys. So yeah, that is everything I've packed for my hospital bag. Obviously, I will, let's stand back a bit actually. Obviously, I will be packing like my phone charger and things like that, obviously last minute. So yeah, that is everything, and my pillow as well. But that is everything I can think of. If you have thought of something that I may have missed, or just something that would be really handy, then definitely let me know, because that would be super helpful and I would really appreciate it. But yeah, it could literally be any day now for baby boy to make his arrival. Hopefully it literally is any day. I'm really hoping it's going to be this week. I mean, it's only 11 days into my due date anyway, so I'm really hoping that we won't go over. I don't think we will, just based on like how I've been feeling. Obviously I know that things like this can stop and start, that is the only thing. She said to me if it keeps progressing the way it is, then it should be very soon, but obviously there's a chance it could slow down or stop because it's my first time. So we're praying that if we stay active, keep busy, baby boy will decide he just wants to, you know, come out and meet us all. So yeah, hopefully it's really not long now, and I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that's been following me on this journey and like supporting it. I know I've like, my YouTube has not been as active since I've been pregnant. Honestly, I've really struggled to A, find the time, and B, find like the content and like the energy to film videos, and I know a lot of it has been very like baby centered. So yeah, I'm sorry if that's not your usual kind of go-to content, but obviously that's just, my life is changing that way. Obviously I still try and do hauls and everything like that, and yeah, I don't know how long. I definitely do think I'll end up having a bit of a break from YouTube, obviously getting used to newborn life, but I will try and do a video introducing you to him, or at least, you know, explaining my birth story and stuff like that as soon as I can, hopefully within the first couple of weeks of him arriving. But if you want to obviously be more updated about whether he's arrived, then I would definitely recommend following me on TikTok, because that is where I post every day. I don't have Instagram or anything like that anymore, so that is where I will be posting. So again, I'll leave that here, and if you want to see more like everyday updates, which I'm literally doing at the moment, everyday updates, then go follow me over there and you will find out when he arrives, probably sooner than you will on YouTube. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in my next video, which will hopefully be my birth story, and baby boy will be here. So yeah, super excited for that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.